Recording number 85. The Knock.
January 10th, 11:57 p.m. 3 knocks. I didn't answer. Something slid under the door. A folded piece of burnt construction paper. A child's Christmas craft. Inside, a drawing in crayon. A tall Santa with a beard like white fire. And a small boy holding his hand. The boy was labeled Mark 8. I don't remember drawing that, but the signature at the bottom is mine. A fourth knock shook the whole frame, then silence, but I could hear breathing through the wood.
Recording number 88. Memory like ash.
January 11th. I visited my childhood home. Haven't been here in decades. When I walked inside, I got a flash, like a dream, but sharper. The fire, the factory, me hiding under a table while children screamed. Someone bent down, huge and burned, beard smoldering. He whispered, "Close your eyes, pretend you're sleeping." Then everything went white. When I snapped out of it, I was standing in my old bedroom, sweat freezing on my skin. Something had been trying to erase the memory all these years, but now it was coming back.
Recording number 90. The Witnesses.
January 12th. I tracked down 2 other names from the second list. Both were survivors of the old factory fire. Both remembered me. Both said the same thing. We all saw something that night we weren't supposed to see. Something inside the furnace. And it saw us back. The survivors hid the truth for years, but the thing we saw, it didn't forget. One survivor, Emma Fallon, told me, "We weren't saved from the fire. We were marked by it." An hour after the interview, Emma Fallon disappeared. Her house smelled like burnt sugar and pine.
Recording number 95. The Furnace Children Speak.
January 13th. The burned girl from room 319 woke up. She couldn't talk at first. Her tongue was too damaged. So she wrote, hands shaking. One sentence. "We never wanted to follow him." She told me the silent red wasn't Edgar Munn. Not anymore. It was something inside the furnace. Something hungry. When the fire raged, it wrapped itself around Munn as he tried to save the children. It merged with him, wrapped him. Then it whispered promises to the dying children. It promised warmth. It promised new hands, new voices, new life. And they followed it into the flames. They came back wrong.
Recording number 101. The Ash Mark.
January 15th. I finally understand. We weren't survivors. We were chosen, marked by the furnace. Burn scars shaped like crescents behind the left ear. Everyone on the list has one, including me. A brand, a claim. The silent red isn't hunting us for revenge. It's gathering us, collecting its lost children, finishing what the fire started.
Recording number 108. The Mouth of the Furnace.
January 17th. Forensics dug under the factory ruins again. Found a chamber, not on any blueprint. A furnace room deep underground. Inside were scorch marks, shaped like bodies. Dozens, and symbols scorched into the steel. Not letters, more like mouths. Rows of sharp, circular mouths. This wasn't a normal fire. The furnace wasn't broken. It was alive. And it opened during the blaze.
Recording 112. What Munn Became.
January 18th. I listened again to the tape Munn left. I slowed it down. The voice under his voice, the deep burning one, said, "He wears me. I wear him. We burn for each other." Munn didn't survive the fire. His body was hollowed out, filled with ash and smoke. A host, a walking chimney for something older than Cresswick, something that lived in the heat, something that wanted to spread. The silent red, it wasn't a spirit. It was a hunger given flesh.
Recording number 117. the last name on the list.
January 20th. The list had 8 names. 7 are gone. I am the last. I know what it wants. It doesn't want to kill me. It wants me to remember, to accept the truth, to join the rest. Tonight, I go back to the factory, not because I want to, because every road I take circles back here. Every shadow leans towards this place. Every whisper says the same thing. Come home.
Recording number 120B. The fire fights back.
January 21st, 2:14 a.m. I stand before a glowing trapdoor, brighter now, burning through the concrete like a second sun. The silent red looms beside it, the furnace children wreathing around its legs like coals, shifting in heat. But something's wrong. The furnace flickers, stutters, like a flame struggling to hold shape. The creature tilts its head at me. The beard moves like smoke. You are the last fragment, it says in a voice carried in heat. We cannot be whole without you. The trapdoor opens, and I see him, the boy I used to be, crouched inside that moment of fire, eyes wide with terror, a shard of my soul left screaming for decades. But when I reach towards that memory, something stops me. A hand, small, burned. The girl from room 319, but not burned anymore, whole, glowing faintly, as if lit from within. You don't belong to him, she whispers. None of us did. Behind her, other children appeared, faces softened, healed, no longer sighing with furnace heat. They're pulling away from the silent red, turning their backs to it. The silent red screams, not a sound, but a shock wave of heat. Walls crack, the floor shakes, reality bends like melting glass, but the children's light push it back.
Found January 23rd by Crestwick Police. The final tape begins with heavy breathing and footsteps running across the concrete. Mark's voice.
I don't know how to explain it. They weren't his slaves. They were trapped pieces, souls burned apart the night the factory fell. When the truth came back to them, they stopped obeying.
A blast of air flows like a giant stove being blown out.
The silent red couldn't hold its shape. It needed the children's pain. When they let go of it, he collapsed.
Metal groans, something large falls.
The furnace, they took it with them. They closed it. They closed themselves inside of it, from the other side.
A long pause, crackling embers.
They saved me.
The tape continues with Mark climbing back up through the ruins.
I thought surviving meant being chosen, but no. Surviving meant remembering, and remembering meant helping them let go.
Then a final line, soft and exhausted.
The fire's out.
Detective Mark Hanlon was found wandering near Ridgeway Road the next morning, covered in ash, but physically unharmed. He was hospitalized for smoke inhalation and shock. He remembers everything clearly now. The silent red stopped appearing after the furnace room collapsed inward, sealed from the inside. The unnatural warmth faded from Crestwick. The children's voices ceased, and for the first time in decades, the town felt cold again. Mark moved away the following spring. He didn't celebrate Christmas anymore, but not because he fears it, because he respects it. Before leaving, he visited the rebuilt memorial on the original factory grounds. 27 names, small white candles, fresh snow. As he turned to go, he heard the faint sound of laughter, children's laughter, not haunting, peaceful. He smiled for the first time in a long time. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the story. I know it's a little different from the normal videos I post. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments, and if you like the video, please like and subscribe. I hope you guys have a great holiday season. Merry Christmas, and I'll see you guys in the next video.